What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back here for another predicted lineup. The Europa League returns as Spurs travel out to Austria to face LASK Linz in a game where we can qualify for the next round. Let's qualify early. Let's go and play Antwerp next week with nothing to play for, really. And
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice. With the derby coming up this weekend as well, it's imperative.
But if LASK win, what does that mean? They're level on points with us.
Yeah. But we'll be, well, yeah, if LASK win, they'll be level on points with us. I'm not sure how that works in terms of the head-to-head because we won the first game.
I guess it would depend how much they win by.
So, yeah, it all depends on head-to-head. So, yeah, it could actually...
To win by 2 goals.
It could be a tough finish to this group phase if we don't win this game.
Yeah, so we know we need at least
we need a draw at least in this game. It's not going to be an easy game. LASK know they're going to come and try and play against us because they need the points to stay in the competition, so it's not going to be the easiest game, but that could play into our hands a little bit if they were potentially to come out and try and play against us.
Yeah, they know they need the win. A draw's not good enough for them, so they'll probably play into our hands.
The press conference has been made today with Jose Mourinho. What's the team news today?
Some very interesting team news.
Yes,
very interesting team news. First of all, Toby Alderweireld back in training, back in full training. Classic Jose Mourinho mind games on Toby. He after a couple of weeks ago, he said he's going to be out for a while. He's back in full training. He doesn't have a chance to play tomorrow, but he has a chance to play on Sunday. But 3 other players who missed training, 4 players, sorry, Lamela, Reguilon, Vinicius, and Harry Kane. Harry Kane also missed training today, which is a bit of a worry. He asked about it in the press conference. Alistair Gold asking about it said. Jose replied saying that he doesn't want to lie to anyone. He said he believes that Harry will play on Sunday, but he's got a little problem and he's not going to travel to LASK.
Chance Kane is not playing Sunday.
No chance. Same with Vinicius and Reguilon. He also said of them they have little problems and but they should be fit for Sunday. In terms of Lamela, he said no chance he's playing on Sunday.
What happened to coming back just after the international break?
Not going to see him for another 3 months.
Same old Eric Lamela stories. Every time he gets injured, it's like this.
And it gets injured out of nowhere. It's not like you see him get injured on the pitch or anything.
Every time.
I don't think I've ever actually seen Lamela get injured. Have you ever
Has
seen
he ever
that?
gone off as a substitute because of injury?
I can't remember. I don't think so. I don't think I've ever seen it. I've never seen him get injured in my life. He always seems to get injured in training or what. I don't know what happens with Lamela, but he's still not fit yet.
Remember that time he had a dodgy hip and it was always he'll be back next week. And,
exactly.
Literally he was out for over a year.
Literally next week, don't worry. Next week. Oh yeah, he's in the final stages of rehabilitate. Whatever. Unfortunately, it was a shame because he was playing quite well at the beginning of the season.
It's the same story.
No.
Starts the season well.
Yeah, it's true.
It's the same story every year.
I know. Yeah.
But anyway, we wish Eric Lamela a speedy recovery. Let's be honest. But anyway, let's get into the predicted lineup. As you can see with the picture behind Simeon, you can guess who we're going to go with in goal.
Long neck.
We're going for a 4-2-3-1 formation. In goal, we're going for Joe Hart.
Although logic would state Lloris might play because Hart played last game.
True. But Lloris did have was a bit ill before the last game, so maybe just give him a bit of rest before the derby.
Makes sense. I'd rather play Hart. I wouldn't be that surprised if I saw Lloris, but yeah, I'm expecting Hart.
Yeah, so Hart in goal. Right back, give Aurier a bit of a rest.
Yep. For Sunday, Doherty comes in. He's been fine in the Europa League.
Yeah, Doherty right back, left back, Ben Davis to slot straight back in.
Well, we know Reguilon hasn't travelled, so
yeah. So Ben Davis is a shoe in there at left back. Centre back position is going to be interesting.
He confirmed Sanchez is playing.
Yeah, so Sanchez will be playing alongside him. It's going to be either Dyer or Tanganga, really.
Yeah, and Tanganga played last game. We kept a clean sheet.
He played well, Tanganga.
Yeah, he played very well. We kept a clean sheet. Part of me feels he might go with Dyer just because if we can't afford to lose. So part of me thinks maybe he'll go with Dyer and then play Dyer again on Sunday. But I'm hoping he goes with Tanganga. I think Sanchez and Tanganga should have enough to see through this game. But
they seem to have a good partnership. I know it was against Ludogorets, but they performed well together.
They did. But I feel like I do feel like Jose might not take this game as lightly as some people might hope he does, in a way, because we can't afford to lose and we're away. And he says he was talking up in his press conference saying that LASK are the best team in the group, and apart from us obviously. So maybe he goes with Dyer and Sanchez just to have that, just to make sure we get through the game. But I wouldn't be surprised either if we go with we see Sanchez and Tanganga like we did last game.
What should we go for then? Let's go for Sanchez and Tanganga.
Yeah.
But don't be surprised if Dyer plays, according to Sim. Let's go to the midfield. Harry Winks, the Europa League ever present.
I thought you were going to say the Europa League Xavi or something.
More like the Europa League Becks with that goal last week.
Yeah, true. He starts for sure. Winks, he slots straight in on the bench. It wasn't even on the bench on Sunday. But he's not going to play on Sunday.
Do you think if this carries on with Harry Winks, him only playing in the Europa League is going to push for a move in January end of the season?
I don't know about January, but end of the season maybe. Because I don't think he'd be happy with that. He at his age, 24, he probably wants to play regular first team football.
And at what level of a club do you think he goes for to start week in, week out?
I think he can go to like
a Villa.
No, I think better than Villa, like Everton or somewhere around there. I guess Villa are around there at the moment. So maybe like a Villa or an Everton, something like that. Could he get it? He could potentially play for a top 6 club. He could probably get into Arsenal's team. I can't see him going there, but he can probably get into their team. There's always rumours of City and not Liverpool, but City. There's always rumours. I don't think of that.
If he goes to City, he's just another cog in there that probably won't get many 2 game times.
Yeah, he kind of replaces Gundogan maybe, or something like that.
Maybe, but I can't see him replacing Gundogan completely.
Yeah, Gundogan's a different level.
You know what I mean. So look, alongside Winks, we're going to go for Giovanni Lo Celso, and he's got to grab this game by the scruff of the neck and really control it, because he's the one with the most quality in there.
If he does play in the double pivot, and he has a really good game, it could possibly convince Mourinho to start him and Ndombele on Sunday. But it's unlikely. But if he has a stormer and is tackling and everything, then maybe it could convince him. But at the moment, I think he starts this game, and I think he probably starts on the bench on Sunday.
Left wing, we're going to go for Steven Bergwijn.
Yes. Bergwijn, although I despite the fact that I expect him to start on Sunday, I think he's going to start with Lamela out and Kane and Vinicius out of the game. I think he starts on the wing.
He could be the only one that starts both games, Steven Bergwijn.
Potentially. I don't think it's that big of a deal, because even if because usually I know he played a lot longer against Chelsea, but usually with the wingers he likes to take them off after an hour and give them a bit of a rest. So even if he plays a lot 90 minutes on Thursday, he can still manage to play on Sunday. I don't think it's a problem, unless he is injured, obviously.
So Bergwijn on the left, on the right, Lucas Moura, the Europa League king this season, scores every game these days.
He's been killing the Europa League at the moment, so he's probably he starts for sure.
And then in the number 10 position, we're going to go for Dele Alli again after the good performance last weekend. Yeah,
I thought he played well on last Thursday. And I expect to see him again in the lineup. You never know. If he puts in a stormer, you never know. maybe he'll be in the team on Sunday. You never know.
Not Sunday, I don't think.
You never know. You never know. You can't rule anything out. Honestly, you can't. I don't expect it, but you can't rule anything out.
And then up top, with both Kane and Vinicius looking to be out, we're going to go for Bale up top.
Yeah, it's a straight fight between Bale and Son. And obviously we're going to need Son big time on Sunday, so I'm expecting. And obviously Bale, we know that he needs the minutes, and we know for Wales he plays up front a lot, so I'm expecting him to play up front on Thursday. And I think he's got the right qualities, to be honest. I think at the moment, with him on the wing, I think obviously he can still play that position, but with him up front, I think he's got the physicality, he's good in the air, and he's got a lethal finish on him. So I think getting him closer to goal and nearer to goal, that could work for him a bit, especially in this kind of game. Playing him on the wing, where he has to track back a lot with the fullbacks and everything, and he has to take more people on and dribble and kind of cut in and shoot. I think maybe, I'm not saying he's more suited to up front, but I'm saying right now that in his condition, it might be better for him.
Okay, all right. And if that's the lineup, what prediction are you going for? Scoreline?
2-0.
2-0 Spurs?
2-0.
I'm gonna go for 2-1.
2-1.
2-1. I think it's going to be a bit closer than what people think. I think LASK are really actually going to come and try and play against us because they got no choices. I don't think it's going to be as one-sided as people usually think in the Europa League. So I think it'll be a difficult game away at a difficult-sided LASK who have actually really brilliant home form. To be honest, but look,
last time we faced a team in Europa League with brilliant home form, we got undone, didn't we?
Antwerp, and I don't think they've won a game since. They've beaten us, Antwerp. They've been in shocking form.
Yeah, but they had a great home form before we played them, right?
Yeah, they did.
So
they were on amazing form. They beat us, and then they
got too big for their boots.
Basically.
I see.
But let me just run through the predicted lineup with you one more time. That's Hart in goal, Doherty right back, Davis left back with a middle two of Sanchez and Tanganga. Winks and Lo Celso in the middle of the park with Lucas, Ali and Bergwijn just behind Gareth Bale. My brother is going, what did you say, 3-0?
2-0.
2-0. I'm going 2-1. Let me know your predicted lineup and predicted scoreline in the comment section below. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always,
come on you Spurs.